I'm so sweaty. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. You have inspired so many people, showing the courage and the dignity and the grace. And then for you to be back on the court is so incredible.
That's right.
And for all the people that look like us and need to know nothing is going to knock you down, that's good. That's real good.
I mean, a lot.
Thank you for all that you did in supporting Brittney. Because I know that was rough and that was so difficult for you. A team is a team, that's family.
On behalf of the W and the players, tonight is a game, but we're also celebrating the return of one of our own, and what the Biden administration did to make that happen is like really, really important. I'm serving as the president of our union, and it was not easy. We know that it wasn't easy, but we just want to say thank you so much for everything that you did for us to be able to play against BG tonight.
You and the union, the members, were such an important partner to us in being able to bring her home. You all made a huge difference, and I thank you for that.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Today we got to talk about another criminal, Brittney Griner, who's a criminal that we talk about quite a bit on this channel because, you know, she was found guilty of trafficking drugs into Russia, right, which would make her a criminal. And unfortunately for the United States, due to woke pressure on the Biden administration, he decided to get her out of Russian prison by giving Vladimir Putin an international arms dealer, okay, the merchant of death, okay, just for her to come back and to advocate for allowing biological men to compete against biological women in sports.
Who are aggressively moving to prevent transgender athletes playing. And I was wondering, again, I hate to put one more thing on your plate, but in terms of on your radar, where is that? You're going to have a tremendous platform, but where is that going to be on your radar in terms of advocating for, athletes, all athletes, transgender athletes, to be able to play?
Oh, I mean that ranks high on the list of things that I'll be fighting for and speaking up against. You know, everyone deserves the right to play. Everyone deserves the right to come here, sit in these seats, and feel safe and not feel like there's a threat or they can't be who they are, or like it's just all eyes on them. So I think it's a crime, honestly, to separate someone for any reason. So I definitely will be speaking up against that legislation and those laws that are trying to be passed, for sure.
Yeah, so according to Brittney Griner, it is a crime to not allow biological men to compete against biological women in sports. Okay, this is the individual that we traded a dangerous international arms dealer for. Okay, but hey, at the very least, Brittney, who used to hate the country, okay, she refused to stand for the national anthem. She at least is coming out and saying that, hey, she definitely wants to stand for the anthem now, okay? And she just made her debut in the WNBA regular season, okay, since, getting out of Russian prison. And it's getting some headlines for quite a few reasons. So let's read here about it. Brittney Griner made her 2023 WNBA regular season debut on Friday, and the seven-time All-Star immediately made her presence felt. Griner scored 18 points, grabbed 6 rebounds, and blocked 4 shots in her regular season game since being jailed in Russia for nearly 10 years. Guys, I can't lie to you. Low-key, I feel like I'm misgendering Brittney Griner. I don't know why, but I low-key feel like I'm misgendering her when I read, and I don't know why. It feels really weird. Okay, it actually really does, because I'm not one of these people that say that, try to come out here and say that Brittney Griner is a dude, but at the same time, it does feel a little weird to read this. Okay, it feels weird. Griner stood for the national anthem before the tip-off against the Los Angeles Sparks, a 94-71 loss for the Mercury. Quote, "You have the right to protest and the right to speak out, question, challenge, and do all these things. Griner said, according to ESPN, what I went through and everything, it just means a little bit more to me now. So I want to be able to stand. I was literally in a cage in Russia and could not stand the way I wanted to. Just being able to hear my national anthem, see my flag, I definitely want to stand. Now, everybody that will not stand or not come out, I totally support them 100%. That's our right as an American in this great country. Yeah, so here we go. We see Brittney Griner, who at the very least seems to have learned a lesson. Okay, she learned the lesson that, you know, maybe you should appreciate this country and how great it is. Okay, and, you know, now she's standing. So I guess that's one good thing. However, there's some more controversy here in regards to Brittney Griner's debut, because apparently a coach, WNBA coach, was not satisfied with the amount of people that actually showed up to watch Brittney Griner at her debut. Okay, one coach is saying that it should have been a sellout game, and that there's a problem that the LA Sparks crowd did not show up for Brittney Griner. So let's read about this. Because it was her turn, Mercury head coach Vanessa Nygaard was expecting a much fuller arena. Okay, so I got something to say about this. Vanessa Nygaard, right? I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. Is it Niggard? Is it like, is that how you pronounce it? Okay, and if I was this coach, I would be very careful about pronouncing, you know, this last name, okay? Because, you know, the wokes might accuse you of saying the N-word, okay? Again, this is a little bit, this is dangerous, okay? This is dangerous, okay? I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's Nygaard or Niggard or whatever. All right, and I'll be butchering names, so I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, it was great, but like, honestly, come on now, LA. We didn't sell out the arena for BG. Nigga said, like, I expect more. You know, to be honest, right? It was great. It was loud, but how is it not a sellout? How is it not a sellout? All right, so let's watch here.
I mean, it was great, but like, honestly, come on, LA. Like, we didn't sell out the arena for BG. Like, I expected more, you know, to be honest, right? Like, it was great. It was loud, but how was it not a sellout? How was it not a sellout?
Well, I mean, it wasn't a sellout for the same reason that none of the WNBA games are sellouts, is because nobody cares, right? All that virtue signaling over Brittney Griner was just people trying to score woke points. Okay, when Brittney Griner actually got back home, nobody gave a damn about her. Okay, there was a coming home party for Brittney Griner. I believe it was in Texas, and nobody showed up.
Here on live stream. Welcome to UBC. Welcome to this service of celebration for the release from captivity of our sister, Brittney Griner.
Nobody cares. Again, people literally use the Brittney Griner situation to virtue sing, say, oh, we care about gay, lesbian, black women. We care about her so much. You know, bring her back home. But again, when she's here, nobody's actually watching the games, which is why she had to go to Russia in the first place. The reason why she had to go play there is because they actually support their women over there, okay? And they're not just talking when they say that, hey, we support women. And she got paid more, which is why she went over there, okay? Now in the United States, because nobody watches the WNBA, including the wokes, including the feminists, including the women that claim that they support women so much, that's why she doesn't get paid that much, right? It is what it is. The arena could fit about 19,068 people, and about 10,396 people came to the game, according to ESPN. The Sparks' average attendance is more than 5,600. The team finished 13-23 last season and haven't been to the playoffs since the 2020 coronavirus impacted the season. Yeah, so I don't know if those numbers from ESPN are actually accurate. But if they are, I mean, I don't understand what this coach is complaining about. I mean, if you get 10,000 people show up and usually 5,000 people show up, I would be pretty happy with that, because, you know, nobody really cares about the WNBA, and they're really trying hard to market it. Okay, they're trying really hard to market the WNBA. I've been seeing a whole bunch of WNBA stuff, but like I said, I mean, I don't understand why, you know, people expect for, you know, Brittney Griner to get so much attention and for people to show up and support her so much, Because at the end of the day, I mean, you know, she showed us who she was when she was protesting against the country, right? When she said how bad America is for people like her, okay? And then we went out our way to get her out of this Russian prison, okay? And we left a Marine behind. You know, a lot of people are not really appreciative of that, right? A lot of people just like, nah, I'm not going to support this, okay? Now, again, at least she's standing for the national anthem. But, you know, at this point, I don't think that can overcome the fact that, one, she showed us, again, who she was, okay? And also on top of that, it is the WNBA, right? It is women's basketball. And, again, even the virtue signalers don't want to watch the WNBA, okay? They don't even care about the WNBA. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.